Did a whole breakdown on how I structured Furcrest, where I sold six of them. I kept two of them as rentals. I thought that was really neat. Um, what's cool about this one is I got back my basically refinance documents, and it's coming in, which this is even better news for me. I'm coming in at 250K per door refi out. That's terrible here. So I'm keeping this white unit here. I sold everything else off. I'm getting 250K per door because they're individual tax lots. So 250K cash out. And then my payment is about 1,600 a month plus taxes and everything. I'm at about 2K. I'll check my message with my. That's why I love loan officers. I just text them. Anyways, I'm at 2K. The rent in this area is 2,650. So I thought that I was going to break even on it, and I guess rates got a little bit better. I'm going to be cash flowing about 650 a unit, so 1,300 bucks a month, and 500,000 of liquid cash for me to go do more projects. So it's pretty cool. So that's why I love this game of, I guess I would call it the rule of 80-20. If I can sell 80% of the units and keep 20, obviously you want to start by selling one, two, build up to that place. But if you can get to the place of doing these larger projects, there's so many benefits to, keeping 20%. You can, depreciation, forced depreciation, things like that. And then let me see. You guys want to see my text with the loan officer? Let's see. It's AJ 1,500 a month. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna share real quick. All right. And I actually told him to do a smaller loan to value because I don't necessarily want to have I don't want to maximize it because if market's ever cool or anything like that, I don't want to be in a place where don't have as much equity. So I texted him. I said, "Hey, I saw the loan amount. I saw 306 per unit. I don't need that. I just need 250 each. This is me and AJ from Banner Bank. Easy fix. I'll make it 250." And then I said, good. I don't need all the cash. I want a good rate too. So then he sent me this. I said on 250, because my loan to value, like I'm not maximizing. When people start maximizing the loan amount, the banks get a little concerned. In my case, I'm getting a $250,000 loan. It's worth 467. I'm barely at like 55% of the value, which is cool. So I have 200 grand of equity and I'm per unit. So 400,000 of equity and I'm pulling out 500,000 cash. So on this one here, he said, hey, at your current 100% of the value right here, you're at 1,500 a month. And then I was like, well, what if I buy down the rate? Well, look at this. If I pay 2,500 bucks, it buys it down 40 bucks. I'm like, why would I spend 2.5 grand to buy the payment down by 40 bucks? So I said, no, thanks. Anyways, so 1,500 instead of 16. And then I asked him, well, how much is going to be for the insurance? Let's see here. So I said, so 5.75, and I was like, oh, 1,500, buy down the rate for 40 bucks a month. Oh boy, let's stick to 6%. And then he said, I'll get you the appraisal. We're on it. Let's see. And I asked for taxes. So 389 for taxes. And then I asked him about, where is it? Insurance. He said 110 bucks a square foot. So I don't see why it's not popular. Oh, there it is, 115. So 115, 389, and see if I can get my calculator out. 115, 389, and 1,500 bucks. So pretty good. Sorry, it was a really long explanation, but let me do it here. Okay, so 1,500 plus 115 plus 390 is 2,005, and rental, yeah, 650. So 2,650. I already have somebody that wants to move in, but I'm gonna wait just to make sure I'm all set and good with the bank. But 645 cash flow times 12. What I will do is I'm gonna keep the 645 bucks times 12. Oh, times two. So I'm 15 grand I'm going to collect in cash flow a year. What I'll do is I'm going to set that money aside as maintenance and repairs. And if a tenant moves out, I can cover the payment without me having to bring cash, more money into the home. My goal is essentially to leave this money in here and have the tenants pay down my 500 grand. Like that's so cool. If I'm borrowing 500,000 and I'm going to use it to do projects and let my tenants pay down this unit to where eventually after 30 years it's paid off, this is going to be worth probably 1.2 million for both sides. So I think that's the greatest hack of America is that. But the even better hack is this is built in 2025.
If you want to get into this game, you want to learn exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, you've been following along, you're seeing all the different projects, the way that we structure our day, how we do things, and make money in this real estate development game without actually having to be that contractor or licensed agent, click that link below, fill out an application. You can get on a consultation with my team. If it's a good fit for you, we'll put a roadmap together, and then you'll have a personalized group chat with myself. We'll be jumping on Zoom calls every single week, and we'll be absolutely crushing it together. So I hope you enjoy. Take care, and as always, let's build up.